Good evening, chocolate lover. Welcome to Chocolate TV episode 138 of this, the internet's, the web's only recurring chocolate tasting and reviewing show. I got two chocolates today. Isis Luxury, 70%. We had an Isis last week, I think. And Cachet Uganda, 80%. It doesn't say what kind of beans. This says Ugandan Forasteros beans. When tasting chocolate, you start with the lower percentage of cacao or cocoa. This is 70, this is 80. So you start there and we go there. And we start there and there. Start there and there. Both brands are Belgian, so this is two Belgian manufacturers facing it off, and we'll see who gets the highest point from my palate. Your palate might be very, very different, and I urge you, go out and find different chocolates and taste them. And if you find a good one, give me a hint, see if I can find it and review it as well. Looking at the Isis, a very dark blackish brown would indicate also a Forasteros bean, but it doesn't say. I haven't found out any information. Nice big square pieces, good break on the chocolate, and after looking at the color and the shininess and things like that, you smell the chocolate. You certainly got a dry cocoa powder smell mixed with the dry paper, dry wood, but also almost like lime, what do you call it? Lime zest, with a tiny hint of sugar. I don't know what, it just screams green in my head. Green. And it's an acidity, citrus acidity, that's why I'm saying lime. Yeah, also feels kind of warm. It's not warm per se, but the scent is warm. Okay, let's taste it. Kind of sweet start. It is lime sugar with almost kind of a milk chocolate flavor mixed in. Kind of creamy consistency. Not thick, but whole milk, not cream, not light milk, but whole milk. And that sugary, limey feel lingers all the way. There's an element of dark chocolate as well, but there's no bitterness, no tartness, no that usually dark chocolate feel of. This is a little bit bitter. This is kind of sweet. Cocoa mass, sugar, cocoa butter. Okay. Cocoa mass, sugar, cocoa butter. So it might be a high concentration of sugar, and that makes the chocolate kind of limey, sugary, sweet, and with a almost milky chocolate twist. But yeah, not bad. Kind of one-dimensional. good whole milk feel, kind of creamy whole milk all the way in, but ends a little bit dry. That's okay as well. I'll give this 5 out of 10. See if Cachet, another Belgian brand with specific beans from a specific country, Uganda, Forastero beans from Uganda, 80%. See if they can match this. Score a high point on my palate. Open this one up. Nice molded squares, almost look like some aluminum profiling things. Also quite dark, very dark brown with a black tint to it. See if they say anything more about the Uganda. First teaspoon from Uganda, renowned for their classic cocoa flavor and low acidity. So we won't find any acidity in this one. So this one might as well be on the sweet side for being 80% cocoa, of course. Let's smell it. Much drier on the nose. Much more cedar box, cigar box, dry and dark cocoa powder. Maybe a slight hint of red fruits, not green. This is more red in my head. Red in my head. There's no note of vanilla, no note of sugar. Kind of pure scent. Let's try it. Kind of shy, sorry, at first. There's no real scent, but then as it melts you get a feel of dried chocolate powder. This is not creamy whole milk or something, it's more like dry. It's like a dry red wine. Small subtle nuances of the chocolate, kind of fine roasted hazelnuts, earthy tones, molten leaves, a tiny hint of tobacco, maybe even some mushroom, but mainly a full chocolate flavor actually. And dry chocolate flavor. It almost feels like you coated your tongue with chocolate powder. And because of that, it stays a bit longer. Quite a extensive back end finish with that chocolate powder feel. Chocolate from Uganda. Tasting chocolate. That's nice. Pure, just like the nose. Felt very clean, but very pure. I like it. 7 out of 10. So, Cachet, Belgian maker, wins over Isis, Belgian maker, this time. And we'll see what we try next Monday. See you then. Bye.